everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Redhead Boo here, back with a new video. I'm filming this video on the day of the 1 year anniversary of Tom Parker's death, so that's why I'm wearing my The Wanted tour hoodie. It is a bit hit and miss today, but we're going with it because I just wanted to film a video that I've been sort of planning, had in the pipelines for a few weeks now. And if you saw my exciting life update vlog, you may know what this is going to be. So I'm just going to get started because there's quite a bit to talk about, and so it is going to be a chatty video, so if you want, make yourself a cup of tea, get a juice and sit down and hear sort of a story, I guess. So if you don't know, I have always enjoyed singing as a bit of a hobby. I've always loved music from like a young age. Going to concerts and stuff, that's like my passion. And singing I always do in the shower. When I'm tidying my room, I'll listen to music and I'll like sing along and stuff. I love doing karaoke. That's something I've loved doing for a while. Like if I'm bored at home or if I have a nap, then I'll do karaoke, just for the fun of it, I guess. Nothing too serious, but I've always thought maybe I need a bit of help, maybe I need a bit of tips and advice and confidence and stuff. And out of the blue, one day I was on Instagram, and if you don't know, I'm a big fan of Union J. And I saw that Jaymi from Union J had put up a Instagram post saying that he was going to be offering vocal coaching as like a little business, I guess, and ever since Tom passed, I've sort of thought life's a bit too short and I do need to like take any opportunity that comes my way and just embrace anything that I see that I want to take part in or do. And also, as sort of like a part of that, I went to see Darren Brown last year and last year and the year before as well, because I saw it twice. And one of the main themes of the show, main quotes of the show, was "Don't sleepwalk through life," basically saying take any opportunity that comes your way. And one of, obviously this being such a huge opportunity for me, I was very much like, I sort of have to take it. And in a way I did reach out. I commented on the post saying this would be amazing, and then I saw that there was like a email address that you could get in contact with saying like what you want help with, what your goals are and everything. So I thought, right, I am going to email him, and I basically like drafted an email, sent it, and then just waited, and then I got a response, I think quite quickly as well, so it was very good, very efficient. I just said how like I wanted to build my confidence, I wanted to do like breathing techniques and stuff, because sometimes in singing, if I do like faster songs or higher ones, I sometimes get a bit like breathless and a bit out of breath, and it doesn't always sound great. So I thought if anyone can help, it's him, because he's super talented, got one of the best voices ever. So I was like, if anyone can help me out, it's definitely him. So yeah, and then I got a reply saying hi Lucy, would love to help you out, and then gave me like the pricing list and everything, and then just said how it would work. And he said, if you want, we can do like a consultation over on Zoom, just so I can like get to know you a bit more, you can get to know me, and we can go from there. Maybe I can like hear your voice and see what sort of thing I'd be working with. And yeah, so I had my consultation, I believe, end of February, or like February at some point, I can't quite remember. And it went really well. It was just like a bit of a chatty, just like a chat, like informal chat almost. It was very relaxed, very easy. Like it wasn't like an interview. It was more just a chat, like I said. And it was so helpful, like, because in an email I did say to him before, I can send you some recordings so you can hear my voice over on Instagram. So I told him my Instagram username, sent him some recordings I'd done, just like, I think it was pop songs that I'd done. So I sent them over, and in the consultation he said that there was definitely potential there with my voice. I had some lovely moments vocally. I just needed a bit of work on like pitching and the breathing techniques and things like that, which I knew already, so I was very happy with that. And just for someone like him to sort of see a bit of potential in me was sort of crazy, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit like, really? But yeah, it was such a nice like consultation, very, very relaxed, made me feel super comfortable, and just said stuff like, I'll never judge you, I'll always be like super honest. If I think something needs to be changed, I'll tell you straight. Like I won't I won't hold back. I'll never be strict. So yeah, it was nice to sort of see him in a bit of a different light to like obviously part of Uni and J. Yeah, it was really, really nice. And then after the consultation, we sort of just got speaking about like when I'd want to start, and I just said ideally as soon as possible, because yeah, I don't know what would happen. So he said, okay, we can work out a few days. So if you get like your rotas through for work and stuff, then we can work around that and pick days which are best off for you. So the first session was I'm going to go on my phone because I'm pretty sure I wrote down when I had the sessions. I mean, I probably should have took note of that. No, it wasn't there. I can't remember. I think... Oh, was it there? Yes, so the first session was February, was it? Yeah, so the first session was actually the end of February, like right at the end. So I didn't really know like what to wear or stuff, because I'd never done anything like that before. I knew we'd probably have to do like warm-ups and stuff, because before each session you do like a warm-up, so physical warm-ups, vocal warm-ups, breathing, and then you obviously get into the singing part. What I also forgot to say is in the consultation he did ask like what style of music I'd be interested in singing, and I did say how I like to sing pop, but one of my other passions is Disney, so like Disney songs, Disney music. And to this he said that he thought that would be best for me, and he could definitely see potential in me as that style of song. I think, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was very, very happy to go along with that because obviously Disney is my life. I love Disney. I love Disney music. It makes me happy. So I'd rather have a song or a style of music that I'd be happy with to work on, and then I can like bring out passion. And because I have a background in acting as well, I can use acting and singing put together. So it's a bit of a win-win, really. So on the first session, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite awkward because I didn't really know what to expect. Everything was a bit, I don't know, because before when we had like the consultation, that was only like 20 minutes, and the sessions when you actually start are 1 hour. So I was like, what's it going to be like? Because I'd obviously not done anything like that before, especially like one-on-one, because I realised I'd probably have to like sing in front of him. And with me, whenever I did acting at school, I would always be more nervous like in front of a smaller crowd than I would a lot of people. Because like a lot of people you can play to the crowd, but just one person, it was a bit nerve-wracking. So I was quite like, not panicky, but yeah, I was a bit like nervous. I didn't really know what was going to happen, but it was really, really good. Like we did loads of like physical warm-ups, still stuff that I do now, vocal warm-ups as well, gave them a go, and just learned a lot about like singing that I'd never thought of before. Loads of good tips and advice like that someone like me wouldn't think of. Yeah, it was just really, really good. I also had to decide on 2 songs that I sort of wanted to work on, and I chose How Far I'll Go by Moana, from Moana even, not by Moana, and A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella, because them 2 songs, and now having worked on Moana a lot, I sort of thought that song would be easier than it was, because it's very much like up and down, up and down, up and down. So yeah, it is a hard song, and now looking back, do I wish I hadn't chose it? I sort of wish I would have chosen another one, but in a way I did sort of want to push myself and like challenge myself. Like I didn't want to give myself an easy song. Like I wanted to try do it in a way that I'd be happy with. And yeah, so we started a bit of the song. We didn't start a lot of it in the first session, because I think it was more like a bit of an introduction, I think, which was good for me because obviously I'd never done anything like this before, and yeah, it was a lot to take in on the first session, quite overwhelming, but he was really, really like patient, I guess is the right word. Very, very easy. Yeah, he just, like I said, he made me feel comfortable. In a way, I think I was a bit nervous about looking silly or like messing up. So yeah, I didn't really know what to expect, as I keep saying, because you don't because I'll say this now, I'm not a professional singer. I don't have the most powerful voice in the world. Like I know that, so yeah, I'm not expecting to sound like Beyonce after like so many sessions, because that's not realistic. But yeah, like my main goals, I guess I should have said, are hopefully after a few sessions I'll be confident enough to maybe put covers up on this YouTube channel, potentially. When I've worked on the whole Moana track, I may even do that one, because I do enjoy singing that one. It's such a good song, and yeah, it makes me happy singing that song because, like I said, I can put character into it. So yeah, it is a nice track. But the first session was a good introduction, and I did have a few rules. So the night before, can't drink alcohol because that affects your vocal cords, obviously dries them out and makes them a bit raspy. Can't wear shoes for some reason, I can't quite remember the reason behind it. Have to tie my hair back because you can see like the neck and how the vocal cords are moving easier. Not allowed to wear a jacket, so you got to have like a nice free t-shirt, comfy trousers, and yeah, it was a good first session. I'm happy with how it went, but I'll have to say this now. The second session, the comments I got literally blew me away and gave me such a big confidence boost that I definitely needed. So the second session happened, I want to say the 7th of March. 7th of March, I think. Yeah. Not sure. I think it was the 7th, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was so good, and honestly, looking back now, I don't think it could have gone any better. Like, we've mainly focused on the song, the Moana track, so how he did it was he made me like speak through certain lines of the song to see like where I'd suit with my voice to sing it, and he gave me like tips on how to sing these certain parts. And when we just put it all together, like, because we only worked on, I want to say it was the first verse. It was the first verse and then the verse after, and then we finished just before the chorus. So then the session after we could work on the chorus. And honestly, like, the tips he gave me on how to sing the verse were just brilliant. Like, stuff I had never thought to try before, to make like certain words or certain sounds sound better, to, I don't know, just blossom, and like even like put in some like higher notes and stuff, which I never would have done. Like, I never would have had the confidence to try it. And him having that belief in me and like egging me on to try it and not like shy away from it. He even said like, don't be shy to mess up. Like, if you mess up, that's fine. You can try again. But that level of confidence in me, I don't know, it sort of just gave me a boost to like make him proud and show how hard I'm prepared to work and everything. And then like towards the end of the session, we sort of like wrap up and he'll give me like stuff to work on between now and the next session, which I think definitely helps me. Like, giving me stuff to focus on definitely gets me to where I want to be. And for him at the end of the session to just say, look, that went really well, you should be so proud of yourself, because I am. Like, hearing that from someone I've looked up to for 10 years now is just insane. Like, insane. And it does give me that feeling of like accomplishment and that I've achieved something, and it gives me that boost that I need. So yeah. But I will say this now. Session number 3 was the session after tour got cancelled, like a week after. I don't know if my head was in the right place. I'm not sure if his was either, but my head was definitely scrambled. I think I just overthought everything that went wrong with that session, because that was the one we worked on the chorus, and I just couldn't get it. Like, and the thing is with me, I'll say this now, when I can't do something, I do not want to give up. That's the main thing. I don't. But I get so frustrated with myself. I overthink it, and I get really, really, really critical of like anything. And after the session, I felt so deflated. I don't know if that's because the one previous had gone really well. I'd had amazing comments. I mean, he still said he was proud of me, but I was still a bit like, is he just saying that to make me feel better because I had a bad session? Like, I was questioning myself, I was doubting myself, and yeah, it just didn't feel right to me. So I was a bit like, yeah, I don't feel the best after that. And I did DM him and like open up and just say, look, I know you said you're proud, but it just didn't feel right. So in between the Saturday and obviously the next session that I had yesterday, I decided, right, I am going to keep working on the chorus. Like, even after the session, I had a bit of a break. I went downstairs, had a chill out, and then tried the chorus again. But it just wasn't working. My timing was off. Everything just didn't feel right. And I was just so annoyed at myself. And looking back, I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have been so hard on myself. So yeah, like on the Monday night I tried again, and then Tuesday, which was when the session was meant to be, but it got moved, was the day that I thought, right, this is it. I am going to try something new, but still using bits that he had given me previously, but change it ever so slightly. Because now I sort of had the sense that I knew my own voice, I knew what would feel right for me. So I tried it, and I filmed it because he said, if you try anything, film it. And then don't be afraid to send it to me and I can help. And I filmed it and I sent it to so many of my friends who have all been like so supportive of me and my journey, and I'm so grateful to you all. You all know who you are. I don't need to shout you out because you're all awesome. And got so many incredible comments, and I just felt better about the chorus, and I was like, right, I'm gonna do a video explaining to Jaymi, show him it, and then obviously in the session I can show it as well. And I told him, and then in the session yesterday we started off with doing like the warm-ups, doing the vocal warm-ups, and then I was like, right, I am going to show him what I'd done with the song. And he was like, I'm so excited to see what you've done with it. And my God, did it pay off. He loved it and said that it just, like, he liked the fact that I'd gone with my own initiative and tried new things, but also kept in what he'd taught me as well. And it made me feel so much better about the song and about everything, and I was just so happy. And then it was yesterday, we started on the Cinderella track, which is one of my all-time favourite Disney songs. I adore it. So I definitely want to do this song justice. We started it, so we've only done like 4 lines. But yeah, it went really, really well. He just said how so proud of me he is, and how far I've come from like the first session to now is a transformation that I should be proud of already. So yeah, I was blown away by that. But yeah, that was my journey so far, and honestly, if any of my viewers are thinking or looking into getting a vocal coach, highly recommend Jaymi. He is so talented. He has helped me massively, and yeah, I just couldn't do it without him and without his support, without his like kind words and belief and confidence in me. It's just amazing. So highly, highly, highly recommend him. Just seeing if there's anything else I need to talk about. And yeah, he's just definitely helped me to progress and just continue working, and yeah, I couldn't do it without him. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this long video of my journey, of like a review of how it's gone so far. I'll probably do maybe like a series of this because I want to show my journey, and yeah, it's all so good. And who knows, if we record any of our sessions, maybe I'll be able to add a little clips in, but we'll see. But anyway, yes, I just want to say a huge thank you to all who've watched, who've helped me on my journey, and have seen the progress that I'm making, because it honestly means the world to me, it really does. But if you did enjoy this video, please do not forget, like, comment and subscribe. Turn on the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload. But for now, this is Redhead Boo signing off. Bye!